What's going on, everybody? UFC 315, Bilal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena goes down this Saturday, May 10th. I can't wait for this card, guys. It's in Montreal, Canada. Obviously, usually Canada gets the shithole cards. But this card is not that bad. It's still shit. Don't get me wrong. It was way better. They took a lot of good fights off of here. A lot of good fights fell out. These are the early picks. Obviously, all picks are subject to change, and this was filmed on Saturday, right after the Sanhagen card took place. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Starting with the main card. Junyoung Lee takes on Gavin Tucker in the canceled. These are the canceled fights, not the main card. I'm fucking retarded. I actually would have picked Junyoung Lee to beat Gavin Tucker. I think Gavin Tucker's older now. He's kind of withered. His chin isn't even the best. Junyoung Lee's much bigger. Decent wrestler is Junyoung Lee. I could have seen him taking Gavin Tucker down. I just don't see Tucker being able to find the submission win. And yeah, I would have gone Junyoung Lee to win. Sucks to not see Gavin Tucker fight in front of his home. Whatever. Benoit Saint Denis and Joel Alvarez. Guys, I would have picked Joel Alvarez to win this fight via second round submission. I would have picked him to win via a guillotine choke. I think Benoit would have eventually had to shoot in from taking so much damage that he shoots a bad takedown and gets subbed ultimately. But Joel Alvarez is going to welterweight anyway. Gilbert Burns and Michael Morales, that will be saved for next week, so I ain't predicting shit. And Haley Cowan and Nora Cornell, I would have gone Nora Cornell to win the fight via submission or decision. I don't know, or KO. I don't fucking know what that bitch, I can't get her fights exactly right, but I can always get the winner right. Let's get right into the fucking prelims, guys. Bekzat Almakhan takes on Brad Superman Katona. You know, I can actually see a Brad Katona upset here. I can actually see the chance of it, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm pretty confident in Bekzat Almakhan to get the win. I think he's going to be able to outstrike Brad Katona at range for the majority of it. I think he's going to knock down Katona, but Katona will survive. And I think he's going to beat Brad Katona via decision 29-28. I actually think round 3, Katona is going to be able to start getting his grappling going a bit more easy on Almakhan as he slows down. Almakhan's very fast twitch. Almakhan also, he's not just a striker. He can mix it up and wrestle himself. But I don't think he should wrestle with Katona. I think if Almakhan wants to win this fight, he should just strike, defend the takedowns. Don't really try and engage in the pocket too much. He's gotten powered as Almakhan, but I think people glaze his performance against Umar a little too much. He still get 30. He got 30-20 fucking 7, and he dropped Umar in the round he lost. So he got dominated really bad in that fight. I rewatched it. People don't really remember it too well. They just remember the knockdown and then Umar scraping past, but he did not scrape past. Almost finished Almakhan in mount. Umar's a beast, and I think he's just young enough, Almakhan, to where he's kind of in an Arman Saryukian Islam debuting position, or debuted on short notice. Did really well in the first round. Slowed down, though, and got dominated. And maybe he can turn it around against Brad Katona. I know Brad Katona, I'm worried that the Canadians are going to go 5-0 on this card. I got a whack feeling that they will. But I don't think they're going to. They could, but they won't. I'm going to go Bekzat Almakhan to win this fight via via 29-28 unanimous decision, and he gets a round 2 knockdown. I'll say with a right hand, just a booming big old lugging right. But, yeah, Bekzat's a little fucking elf on the shelf over here. Bekzat Almakhan's going to get the win. Moving on, Daniel Willie Cat Santos takes on the Korean Tiger, Young Lee. I can see, bro, just like I said in the Gavin Tucker one, I can really see Young Lee winning. Like, I really do. I can see him winning. He's a way bigger guy than Daniel Santos. Santos is extremely injury prone in his career, so if anyone's going to come in with injuries, it's Santos. I think Young Lee's going to be bigger. I think Young Lee's wrestling is going to be an issue, but I'm actually going to take Daniel Santos to win. I think Young Lee is good. He's a good underdog to pick. I can't see myself doing it. I'll see. Maybe we'll do after a little bit more tape study. I just really don't like his chin. And Hyder Emil knocking you out like that, bro. Hyder Emil bully KO'd this guy and just barraged him and KO'd him. Young Lee has zero head movement. Daniel Santos is a very forward pressure heavy fighter. And a guy that constantly moves on his front foot. When he's able to get his shots off and he starts landing at will, once a guy's moving forward, once a momentum-based fighter is moving forward and doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're going to finish you quick. And I can actually see a round 2 TKO here for Daniel Santos. I think Young Lee's going to wrestle him early. It's going to be really kind of here and there. I think Young Lee's going to get caught really tight on the inside. I think it's going to be in tight pocket right straight for Daniel Santos in round 2. Puts Jun Yong on shaky legs. And I think he's actually going to sit Jun Yong down with like a body hook combo up top. Like a cross to the body hook up top. But I'm going to go Daniel Santos to win. Young Lee's good. Maybe after a little bit more tape study I pick him. But we'll see. Moving on to Marc-Andre Barriault. Good old Barriault. Good old no chin. Got murdered by Salt Mine Joe Pyfer. Guys, I'm actually going to take Bruno Silva as the underdog. I might switch this, but I'm going to take Bruno Silva right now. I think he's fought better competition. It's very hard when you got a guy with this many losses in a row, but Brendan Allen, Shara Magomedov, Chris Weidman is so bad, but he got the life eye poked out of him in that fight. And then Ismail Naurdiev. So, Barriault's losses I don't rate as highly. Chris Curtis split is not bad at all. But Pyfer flatlining you, stiff, out cold, like dead. He murdered Barriault. And then he got chinned by Dustin Stoltzfus out cold. I think Bruno Silva's a little bit better than Dustin Stoltzfus. And I think he's actually going to find the TKO here. Give me Bruno Silva, guys, by round 2 knockout. And I think he's going to flatline Marc-Andre Barriault. Barriault's chin is so bad. I can't rely on him to win a fight. It's not like Bruno Silva's losing and Barriault's winning. Barriault's losing as well. Barriault's getting flatlined as well. And, that underdog kind of stature kind of makes me want to just pick Bruno Silva even more. So I'm actually going to take Bruno Silva to get it done. I think he's going to flatline him in the second round. Maybe even the first, bro. I just think Barriault's got a bad chin. But I'm going to say second round knockout for Bruno Silva. Moving on up the card. Navajo Sterling takes on Ivan Erslan, fucking little Croatian baldy. Takes on this fucking absolute extraterrestrial fuck. I'm going to go Ivan Erslan to lose. I know you guys, when I said Ivan Erslan, thought I was going to say to win. I'm going to take $29. I don't fucking know even. Because, bro, Ivan Erslan, not Aslan, Ivan Erslan is so shit, I can see him getting KO'd by Navajo. But Navajo is so shit, I can see him getting KO'd by Erslan. His fucking card, it's so... No, you know what? Don't overthink it. Navajo Sterling's going to win this fight via knockout. I think he's going to fuck someone's parlay, I know it. But, and by someone I mean me. I'm going to say Navajo Sterling wins this fight by decision. Actually, I don't think he's going to knock out Ivan Erslan. Wait, did Ivan Urslan? Oh, now it's making me check the stats. Kutelaba, Ivan Urslan. Let's check. Bro, stats. There we go. So in his fight with Ion Kutelaba, there was not an... Okay, so he doesn't have the worst chin. So I'll say Navajo actually wins this one by decision again. I think he's going to win by decision again. I think Navajo's just going to stick and move at range, get caught with the one right hand. I think he's going to hurt Urslan. No, I keep saying Aslan. I don't know why. I think he's going to hurt Urslan really bad. Put him on skates, but fumble a finish. I think he's going to fumble a finish in this fight. Navajo Sterling's going to win this fight by 29-28 decision. Not 29. You know what? 30-27. I think he's going to win this fight 30-27, not lose a round. Win pretty clearly. I think some people will start to glaze him. Some people are going to start to jump off the train. I think it's going to be a very split performance for a lot of people. And yeah, give me Navajo, the extraterrestrial fuck, to win. This hellhole of a fight. The Baltic Gladiator, Modestas Bukauskas, takes on Ion the Hulk Kutelaba. I hate this fight. Impossible to predict. This fight is hell to predict. I'm feeling like Modestas is going to win. But every time I pick against Kutelaba, he wins. But then every time I pick him, he loses. Like, fuck Kutelaba, dude. His fights are hell to pick. Stupid Moldovan retard. Fuck, Bukowskis has a bad chin as well. But Ion's very slow. Ion's grappling is pretty good, though, and... fucking Vitor Petrino. KO is so bad. What the fuck? They're both 31. Fuck! Who the fuck am I going to pick? Like, I want to lean Kutelaba, actually. I'm going to lean Kutelaba. Am I, though? Am I fucking going to lean Kutelaba? I don't know. This fight is hell, guys. I might just kill myself at this point. Like, fuck this fight, dude. Hey, if I go undefeated on this, or if I go fucking every fight right, one fight wrong, this is going to be the one I get wrong. I know it. I'm going to take Ion Kutelaba to win a decision. Nope. Give me Ion sub. Give me Ion Kutelaba by sub again. I think he's going to do it again. Submit Modestas Bukauskas in round 2. I think he's going to drop Bukauskas with some random wacky punch. Bukauskas has a bad chin. He does. Marcin Prachnio caught this guy when he was on the verge of fucking death and literally almost killed Bukauskas. Like, the fight was great between Modestas and Prachnio. That was a pretty good fight. He actually subbed him late, which was great. Showed great finishing instincts there. And Cerqueira, he did him just like Aslan did. But we saw how Kutelaba did Aslan. And I'm going to lean Ion Kutelaba to actually get the fight done. Via second round submission. I'm going to say it's a rear naked choke this time. Fuck indeed. I really don't know. I might switch that one. If there's any fight I'm likely going to switch, it's going to be that. Moving on up the card. Jasmine Jazz the best she is. She's the best lady. She's a bad, tough cookie. Yeah, I'm going to go Jazz Davicius to win this fight by dominance, TKO. I think she's going to win this fight and knock Andrade out on the ground with this fucking 2016 fucking picture. I'm actually pretty confident in a Canadian to win a fight, so she trains at a Niagara Top Team, pretty good gym near an hour near my house, or 2 hours near him. Not that I live in the fucking boonies out here, but honestly, guys, I think Jazz Davicius is gonna TKO her on the ground. I know Jasmine's old for a prospect. She's fucking old. I get it. But I think she's just going to find the really dominant position on the ground. I think Andrade is going to be strong with her early. Look at those fucking deltoids. Like, what the fuck? And look at those triceps. What the fuck? I think early, Jasdavicius is going to struggle and she's going to get hit, actually. I think she's going to lose round one, maybe. On one scorecard, at least, she'll lose round one. But I think the end of round one, she takes her down, starts to beat her up. Round two, takes her down, starts to beat the shit out of her. Round three, takes her down again. Beats her until the ref pulls her off. I think Jasdavicius wins this fight via TKO on the ground in round three. Give me round three TKO on the ground or a 29-28 unanimous decision. Shit. Yeah. Moving on up the card. Mike Malott takes on Charles Radke. It's so hard to pick Canadian males. And why is he a 2.5 to 1 favorite when this guy's only loss was Prates? Mike Mathetha. If you guys know who this is Blood Diamond, the worst fighter in UFC history. This guy fucking sucks. Stupid fucking Nick. My bad. Got a little carried away. Yeah, fuck Blood Diamond. He's a retarded Nick. Or that got literally just got fucking promoted because he trained with Izzy. He was the absolute most trash fighter I ever watched in my life. You know, Mike Malott and Radke, though. Let's get onto this. Get off track from that stupid fucking idiot. I think, honestly, Malott is going to win this fight by a split decision where he gets dropped at some point. I think this has a potential to be fight of the night. I think there's a good chance they both drop each other in this fight and then Mike Malott ends it with a finish. Or it could be a split decision win, and I actually think it's going to go to that. I think Mike Mallett's going to win this fight by a split decision win in Canada. I think it's going to be a hard-fought fight for the both guys. I think Radke's going to drop him in the first, Malott in the second. I think Mallett's going to win round three due to ground control and just being able to control basically the premise of the fight. And I think, yeah, Malott can get hurt and whatever. I just feel it, dude. I feel Mike Malott, and I can... Tell me you guys don't fucking see the image of Malott and Jasdavicius fucking selfie together after they win the fights. I already know it's coming, bro. Everyone knows it's coming, bro. We all fucking know. And if it goes to a split decision in Canada, they're going to give it to Mike Malott. Trust me. I think this fight's going the distance. They're both tough. But moving on. My most hyped moment of the card. The God of War is getting a win, boys. Benoit Saint Denis finally is going to get a win again. I'm so hyped, bro. I don't care. He was going to die to Alvarez. I didn't want to watch that shit. Fuck that. Benoit's getting this win. Minus 1,050 is fried for a guy that took as much damage as Benoit took in his last two fights. Fuck Kyle Propolek. You're getting fucking raped this fucking Saturday. You understand? I don't give a fuck if you're from Canada. Fuck you. I hope Benoit rapes your asshole and kills you. Let's go, Benoit. I'm cheering you on, mate. Fucking kill this fucker. Murder this fucker. Finish him in the first round. 35-year-old Can from Windsor. Fuck this bitch. Give Benoit the win. I don't know why it wasn't Benoit Rebecca, let's be honest. But yeah, fuck this bitch, Kyle Propolek. Let's go, Benoit Saint Denis. Let's go, man. Please, bro. If he fucking loses, hold on, guys. The generational crash out you're going to see from me if fucking Benoit loses this fight. It's over. It's over, bro. We're turning this channel into Big C NBA. It's over. I'm not doing this shit, bro. There's no way we're doing this, bro. I'm not fucking standing seeing this guy lose right now. He's too fun to watch. People that hate on Benoit, fuck you. He's at least a fun prospect. He doesn't nut hug you. He tries to finish every fight, and I got him to win this fight. Beating the shit out of Kyle Propolek on the feet, beating the shit out of him on the ground, and winning this fight via submission in the first round. I think Benoit's just going to steamroll him, rear naked choke him. Let's go, Saint Denis. Fuck this pussy. Moving on up the card. Alexa Grasso takes on Natalia Silva. Guys, I've been very high on Natalia Silva as a prospect. I think she's great. Her striking is great. Takedown defense is great. But I'm actually going to go with Alexa Grasso to win this fight. And I think as a plus 170 underdog is insane, bro. Andrade is her best win. Did not hurt Andrade. Didn't even have a highlight in that moment. Viviane Araújo is trash. She's going to lose to Tracy Cortez whenever they fight. And Tracy Cortez is a fucking bop can. Andrea Lee, shit win. Victoria Leonardo, shit win. Yeah, she wouldn't be a TKO, and she looks good in these fights. Don't get me wrong, I like Natalia Silva, and she looks good too. But I just think Grasso's going to beat her, bro. I just feel like it. I feel it, bro. I feel this fucking 29-28 decision for Grasso, where Natalia has a good striking start. I think round 2, Grasso's going to get on the back. I think round 3, Grasso's going to really use that experience and start to outbox Natalia Silva. Yes, Natalia Silva has more fights, but Grasso's had the fights with the best at the highest level. Submitted Valentina Shevchenko. Split decision, bullshit fucking draw. Shevchenko won the second fight. I picked Grasso. Shevchenko should have won the second fight. I picked Grasso again like a retard, and Shevchenko proved me wrong. So, yeah, man. I think this is a very, very close fight. Whatever you guys want to do, put this fight to go the distance. I don't see a finish from either of them. I really don't. I don't see a Natalia Silva knockout, and I do not see a submission for Alexa Grasso and Natalia Silva, who has great defensive grappling. I just think, man, once Alexa gets her there, it's going to be hard for Natalia Silva to get up. I like Natalia Silva. Hopefully she can win, but I don't know if she's going to win. Moving on up the card. Jose Aldo Jr. takes on, what is that haircut? Amian Ariel Helwani. Dude, what is this 37-year-old prospect, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here. For once, I'm going to go, guys, let's be honest. Skill has to win, like, once in MMA, right? Like, for once, a fight's got to make sense in the UFC. You know what I mean? Like, for once, you're going to look at a UFC at face value. You're going to be like, one guy is more skilled than the other, and he's a bad stylistic matchup to win. I'm picking Jose Aldo, bro. Fuck Ariel Helwani. This Jew, I know he's not actually a Jew. Fuck Ariel Helwani. The actual Ariel Helwani, he's a bitch. Ayman Zahabi is not as bad. Obviously, trains with a legend, and Faraz Zahabi, not a legend of the MMA game, just a legendary coach, which is his brother as well. And I guarantee you guys, those guys are telling him, yo, nut hug the fuck out of Aldo, bro. I think GSP is supposed to be in Amian Zahabi's corner, so they're going to be like, hey, man, it's okay. You don't have to be exciting. Just hug his nuts, bro. And I think that's what GSP is going to be encouraging Amian Zahabi to do. And I think Amian Zahabi is actually going to hug Aldo in the first round. But I'm going to actually trust Aldo to realize, okay, if a motherfucker's trying to hold me, I'm going to fucking sleep in. And I think Aldo's going to knock him down in round 2. I think he's going to fuck him up bad with leg kicks at range. Outbox the shit out of Amian. I think he's just going to do work, bro. I think I'm going to pick Aldo to win this fight, guys, as a moderate favorite. I can see Amian Zahabi winning. I actually like this fight to go the distance as well. Yeah, man. Give me Jose Aldo, though, to win the fight. Legend. It's going to be 2 legends in the octagon, Aldo and GSP. I already see it. Amian, Aldo, GSP, Faraz Zahabi, flick after the fight, regardless of the winner. Yeah, give me Aldo to win this fight 30-27, guys, on all 3 judges' scorecards. Maybe one judge has it 29-28. I just think Aldo's way better, bro. He's just a better fighter. I know he's older. He's 38, but this guy's 37, not much younger. And they're both unks, bro. And at the end of the day, I'm going to go the Brazilian, not roided, but potentially was on roids in his prime, Aldo, to beat this soy Canadian male. Yeah. Moving on up the card, Manon Fior, my my boy's favorite fighter, Manon Fiorot, takes on Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko. And guys, I can see this fight being really easy for Shevchenko. I actually can see a Shevchenko finish. I weirdly see a Shevchenko crucifix TKO late. Rose's decision was good, but Rose shattered her hand in the first minute. Blanchfield decision, great win. Nothing else to say, great win. Blanchfield just keeps on winning, so. But the rest, Jennifer Maia is a shit win. Fuck, these wins suck. Outside of the last two, they suck. But I think Shevchenko would beat both of them just as easy, if not easier, than she did. Guys, I'm going to be taking Valentina Shevchenko to retain her title again for the fucking trillionth time. And she looks fucking hideous in this picture. But yeah, guys, I'm going Shevchenko, bro. I think she's going to out-wrestle Fiorot. I think she's going to be able to kind of outstrike Fiorot as well. I think Manon Fiorot is pretty good. I'm not going to be one of those fucking French fags that say Manon Fior. It's fucking Fiorot look. I think Shevchenko's got it, bro. I think she's going to retain the title once again. I think a lot of people are feeling that Fiorot's going to win. A lot of people are feeling that this is the dangerous contender ready to set to finish Valentina and be the new age women's fighter. But I just don't think the women's game has evolved enough to where I can confidently say Manon Fiorot's that next generation, bro. I think, honestly, a lot of the older generation fighters in women's MMA can compete with the newer generation ones. And I'm actually going to take Valentina Shevchenko to win this fight via decision. I think she's going to almost finish Fiorot in this fight, though. I think Manon Fiorot is going to show great toughness, championship grit, but I don't think she's going to be able to get Shevchenko out of there and ultimately steal rounds over time. I think if Shevchenko starts to realize the round is starting to slip out of her way, she'll shoot and change the trajectory of the round real quick. So, guys, that's going to be the pick. Unanimous decision, either 48-47. I'm actually going to say 49-46 for Shevchenko. I think she wins 4 rounds, almost TKOs her with a crucifix at some point. Fiorot gets out. Easy win for Shevchenko. Moving on up the card, the main event of the evening, guys. One of the most 50 fights I've ever seen in my life. And it's one I don't want to pick against either guy because I like both guys. Bilal's a fucking G. Fuck Leon, that pussy, for getting raped by him. Stupid motherfucker. Arabs don't lose to blacks, bro. Except for Jeff Neal. But, Bilal Muhammad, arguably one of the best styles in the division to beat. Jack Della Maddalena, almost 37 is Bilal. For the early pick, guys, I'm going to be taking... fuck. Look, give me literally 2 seconds. Jack Della Maddalena. I think he's going to find it. As the underdog, I think he's going to find the KO on my Palestinian homie, on my dogs, on my G, Bilal. I might switch this pick after a little bit more tape study because this fight is so close. So close. Every time I watch it, my opinion switches. Yesterday, I was thinking Bilal was going to win. Today, I'm thinking JDM. Maybe tomorrow's Bilal. I don't know right now. It's fucking so up in the air. I'll do a bigger breakdown for you guys later. Obviously, after I do my official full card picks on Friday. What day is it today? Tuesday. So I'll do... You know what? I'll do them on Thursday. Thursday, I'll do all 3 of those videos. And I'm going to be leaning Jack Della Maddalena, guys, to win this fight via 4th round TKO. I think he's actually going to win this fight very impressively. I think he's going to be able to stop a lot of Bilal's takedowns. I think Bilal will get some. I think he's actually going to dunk JDM right in the opening of the fight. I think he's going to fucking suplex JDM early. I think it'll be a high crotch that he transitions to a double, and he'll send Jack flying. I don't think he'll be able to hold Jack down for a long time, bro. I think Bilal doesn't do enough on the ground to slow his opponents down. Jack nonstop comes for your head in the fight. An absolute beast. I've never seen someone in the UFC and in fighting. You know how when you're watching fights, when the guy's down 2 rounds that you're rooting to win, you're just screaming, bro, you got to let it all out there. You know what I mean? Jack lets it all out there every fucking time. And I think he's going to leave it all out there against Bilal. And I think he's actually going to be able to finish Bilal. And I think Bilal's going to try and break JDM, and JDM's going to not break. And I think he's going to break Bilal back. And I think he's actually going to land a lot of body shots in this fight. And I'm not going to say too much more. I'm just going to say I've leaned the fight. JDM, round 4 TKO. I think he's going to outstrike Bilal whenever they're on the feet. I think Bilal is going to be very jittery. I don't think he's going to be able to recycle the Leon game plan because JDM's no pussy. He doesn't break when shit's not going his way. And I think Bilal has to be perfect for 25 minutes. That's all I'm going to say. I will see you guys later. Very, very fucking close title fight. I don't know. I don't want to get gaslit again, so I'm just not going to listen to anyone. I'm going to not listen to any of the outside noise. Have not watched no one's prediction videos. I am literally just trying to get my fights right. Trying to get this main event right for you guys. We will see, bro. We'll see if JDM can grab the cash and dash. But, that's going to do it, guys. UFC 315 goes down this Saturday. That's the early picks. I'll see you guys on Thursday for the finalized picks. There will be another video later tonight on fighters. It's either going to be one of 2 videos. It's either going to be fighters I want in UFC 5 or highest IQ fighters featuring Mr. Beakers and Test Tubes, Corey Sandhagen. Yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.